and welcome to a very special show on STBA TV. I'm Suvidhi. Thank you for joining us. Today, we are here to discuss about a critical issue related to the environment. Our Earth has several different types of environment, each with its own climate, animals and plants. Every single environment is largely being depleted, and hence our Mother Earth is diseased and ailing a lot. The pandemic is not over yet. It is the outcome of the inhuman activities done by the human beings only. The world today is a degree hotter on an average than it was in the pre-industrialized times. Since the year 2000, the Earth has witnessed some of the hottest temperature. The highest recorded temperature till now is 56.7 degrees Celsius. But are we even concerned about that? Every single conversation we have in this country is either about politics, corruption, and even about IPL. Who the hell is going to talk about pollution, deforestation? Why we are not bothered about global warming, rising sea level? Why the Mother Earth is suffering? It is something which is not outspoken, but it should be. We are the people who should get good health infrastructure, clean air, clean water. But being a common citizen of this country, are we getting any of this? Are we? And look at the irony. Not even the richest man of this country is getting clean environment. Today, in our discussion, we'll try to know more about this environmental crisis, the ways to improve it, and the role of a common man. Joining me more on this newsroom discussion, I have some of the distinguished personalities. Khushi Bhura, a famous influencer. Purvi, NGO worker and environmentalist. Pragya, a renowned political leader. And Khushi Nahata, a famous industrialist. So, Purvi, Budget 2022 is a hot topic right now. The government has increased the budget for Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change by adding more 160 crores. Do you think that this amount is going to be used properly? Will it going to leave a positive impact or a negative impact? Purvi.
Well, thank you Suvidhi for having me here. As an environmentalist, I strongly feel the earth is being destroyed and I'm really worried about that. The climate changes are really having a negative impact overall. As you have mentioned in the budget 2022, additional 160 crore has been provided by the government in order to reduce the increasing pollution level, glacier melting, deforestation and etc. But seeing the current scenario, in my opinion, this 160 crore will go in corruption as it happening till now. Moreover, the amount is very low in comparison to the actual requirement, so nothing would happen. Crisis, crisis, crisis. If we keep talking about the crisis, it will never get over. We should better talk about the solution and implementation. As an environmentalist, I strongly feel that overpopulation is distorting human society, so it must be controlled. Moreover, I also have few other suggestions which can be helpful in protecting the environment. Like, there should be an agreement between every consumer and retailer that they will plant one tree each on every purchase or sale of their commodity. Secondly, the government can convert the paper cash into digital currencies, and the developed countries can come up using their advanced technology, helping the poor countries to convert their hard copies into e-copies. All these things will reduce the number of trees being cut. And lastly, we the common people and the local body should come up and take initiatives to protect the environment rather than always depending on the central government.
So Pragya, you are a political leader. What are the initiatives taken by the government, or do you feel that the implementation is lacking somewhere?
Well, I must say, government is implementing various schemes like odd even rules, carpooling, etc., which directly cuts the amount of greenhouse gases and most importantly, encouraging people for using electric vehicles. The government of Delhi has also found the solution for stubble burning by turning them into manure, which is tested by IARI in Pusha Institute. The government has also taken steps against deforestation by developing forest and rain harvesting project with Yamuna flood water. It is not the duty of government only. The common people need to give their hand as well. The common people need to understand that they are as much as involved as we are. People are doing illegal activities like setting up industries near water bodies and releasing its waste without treating it, which is pathetic. I feel ashamed of a fact that the youth is not coming up. They are not that much attentive. I always see younger generation busy in phone and wasting their time in social media, which makes me feel very sad. They hardly contribute in any environmental activities.
So our reporter Divyansh Mishra is joining us from Delhi Center. Divyansh, what is the brief on Delhi environment?
Yes, Suvidhi, it hurts me when I say that the Delhi is fourth most polluted city in the world. And as we talk about the air quality index of Delhi, in normal days, the air quality index of Delhi is between 250 to 300 ppm. And on bad days like winters and when our friendly farmer burns the stubble, it shoots up to 1000 ppm, which is very much dangerous. And I tell you that breathing in this type of environment is like consuming 50 cigarettes in a single day. And due to this, life expectancy of citizens in Delhi has decreased by 11 years. Well, Suvirdi, it's true that the major portion of air pollution at Delhi comes from crop burning, and almost 45% of pollution at Delhi comes from UP, Punjab and Haryana. A smoke just short of drift over here in Delhi or in the entire northern region, and the air gets dirty and thick day by day. I am so sad to tell you that in the year
A report over here says that 40% of Delhi pollution comes from Haryana, UP and Punjab. Why is that so? So Khushi, do you think that social media is any sort of help?
Well, first of all, I feel privileged to be here. Coming back to our question, a survey says that more than half of the people are using social media. So why can't we use it as a weapon against these environmental issues? People are using this platform to support campaigns, to spread awareness locally and globally. It has a potential to bring a change. As of now, pollution is my main focus. So for that, I took my inspiration from Greta Thunberg. She is a 19-year-old Swedish girl, an environmental activist, challenging world leaders to take immediate actions for climate changes. She is really doing great at such a young age. I'm constantly trying to post videos to influence people to switch their basic requirements to eco-friendly ones, to use biodegradable products, and the main focus is R3. Reuse, reduce and recycle. I also contributed in the national mission of Clean Ganga and Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. I found that industries are the main reason for the pollution. Air pollution and water pollution is the main pollutions caused by industries. Government should regulate the pollution coming from industries. Government should make some laws.
So Khushi, what are your views on how industries are going to help on this environmental issue?
You cannot blame us. Industrialists are trying their best. I know, we industrialists are blamed for increasing pollution level, but we alone are not responsible for increasing it. To take measures to reduce it. Many people criticize us for mining coal, but stop mining without an alternative will put many people jobless. India remains heavily reliant on coal to meet its energy requirements. We switched our bases to eco-friendly models. We should not be blamed now. We now are more concerned and trying our best to reduce pollution. We are inventing new ways to be more eco-friendly. We are regularly planting trees.
I would like to conclude this by saying few more lines that the environmental issue is now becoming a huge thing. We need to come up together collectively so that we can fight this up. We have not inherited this earth from our forefathers, but we have borrowed it from our future generation. I would like to thank our panelists for today. Thank you everyone.